Hello, this is Satya of roll number 19EC01023. Today I will show you how to analyze audios and test them with different audios, how they are classified and measure the accuracy. First, we have three audio files. First one is fan sound and second one is human speech sound, and third one is train sound. These are each sound is of length 1 hour and sampling rate 16,000 Hz. We will test it in GUI. This is the GUI. This is the layout in GUI. We will plot the statistical parameters and also measure the load the confusion matrix, which will show the accuracy how they are classified. For analyzing, I will do this here. First, we take the audio file and split it into two parts, and first 30 minutes is used to calculate threshold values and next 30 minutes is used for testing. For this, we write this code. For the first 30 minutes, we split it into 1800 blocks so that each block is of 1 second. You can see I used for loop to read the audio. To read the 1800 blocks of audio, we will use the audio read function, and it will read every second and store it in a matrix. If it is a stereo audio, it will make it mono using this if condition. And we will also normalize using audio normalize function, which I externally created the function. This is the audio normalize function. This will normalize the every block of audio to a maximum amplitude of 1. And then we measure mean, variance, skewness and kurtosis of every block and store it in a matrices. Later we will sort them to plot the graph. Here we use sort function to sort them. Mean, variance, skewness and kurtosis are the statistical parameters we are using in this experiment. Similarly, we analyze it for fan sound and human speech sound. After analyzing, we store the values in a values.mat file using save function. After doing this, we do the same thing for the next 30 minutes of audio of fan, human speech and train. We do the same thing and measure the variance, mean, skewness and kurtosis and save it in testing values.mat file. After saving this, let me come to app designer. We will load this by using load function, and we will store it in two properties named values and test values. Properties are similar to variables, but they are used in classes. And we create a minimum and maximum matrices, and the four rows represent the different statistical parameters, and the columns represent the different audio sounds. I took threshold values. The reason I took threshold values is to avoid overlapping. First, let me show you the plots of different statistical parameters. This is the GUI. When I load the GUI, this is the graph for mean for different sounds. Blue one is for train, and red one is for fan, and orange yellow color graph is for human speech. At the edge of the for some values the mean is very low, and for some values it is very high. Due to this, there is a huge overlapping between different sounds. It also this is the graph for variance. You can see there are for some values it has extremely high variance, and this is for kurtosis, and this is for skewness. To avoid overlapping, we are using threshold values, which will take only some values that is in between these graphs. And if I plot the histogram, this is the histogram for the skewness. It will we take the threshold values only for the concentrated values. If you see, we only take some values. We avoid the other values to avoid overlapping and to maintain accuracy. So I took threshold values as this. It has a percentile of around 90 percentile, and to create confusion matrix, I use a nested for loop, and it will check whether the the actual sound is in the range of the different sounds. You can see when I run the code, this is the confusion matrix. Here columns represent the actual sound and rows represent the predicted sound. For the first column and first row element, we are testing the actual sound of train with the threshold values of train, and in the second testing the fan sound in the range of train, the range of threshold values of train, how much values are satisfied. In mean, many values are satisfied, so we shouldn't take mean as our uh, feature. Now coming to variance, this is the confusion matrix of variance. As you can see, out of 1800 values, 1606 are matched with the train, and it is actually actual sound of train. The elements in the diagonal matrix are the number of blocks that are actual sounds which matched with predicted sound. But if in variance, it also says that 1500 values are matched with the predictions which are wrong. So uh, uh, now let us load skewness. For skewness, it is also for diagonal elements it is higher, but for fan it showed 1800 because high overlapping. Now for kurtosis, this is the confusion matrix. Comparing with others, this has a high accuracy because the diagonal elements the numbers are high. So kurtosis is the correct way to predict the sound. Thank you.